Click. Click. Hello everyone, this is Taka from BIGHEADTACO.com, and I'm coming to you from Hoi Sam Park. Now it's spelled Hoi Sham, like S-H-A-M, but as per camera girl, she can read the Chinese characters, it's Hoi Sam. So whoever did the Chinese to English translation, bad job. But anyways, we are here in, look at that, there's a bird there. Let's go say hi to the bird. I think this might be some kind of a bird sanctuary or something like that, because there's birds chirping everywhere, and I don't have a lav mic, so there might be some wind noise. I'm using the Ricoh GR2 and an Optex LED light for this video because camera girl is most comfortable using the Ricoh GR. I was actually going to get her to use the iPhone 6S as the main camera. Man, you can smell that sewage smelly, camera girl. There must be a sewage plant or something around here, but I am here to do a what's in my bag Hong Kong edition. Start off, these are my glasses I got from H&M, 30 Hong Kong dollars. You just have to do the math. I like them. Alright, so what's in my bag? So let's start off here. This is my bag I have. This is well, before talking about the bag, when I was in Vancouver, my favorite bag that I had was falling apart, my baggy part, and the back was all tearing because it's always rubbing up against the back. And I usually carry a knife on me, a pocket knife, and that knife was just always cutting into the back of that bag. So I didn't have time to get it repaired. I will eventually because the front of that bag is beautiful. So coming to Hong Kong, I knew I was going to probably buy a new bag, and I ended up getting this Muji. It's like a bike courier or messenger bag. It's designed to go sort of around your body. It has a quick adjust strap on the inside. But the reason why I liked it is because it is Asian size. Now, I've checked out these bags in North America, and they're usually like an extra half a foot wider, and they're just humongous, and they look a little odd on me. So I tested this for size with camera girl, and it was a perfect size. So this is my Hong Kong, and I'm gonna use it when I get back to Canada as well, right? So I'm gonna sit down here and let's go into what's in my bag. So one of the things I like about this bag is there's actually a pocket in the top front flap, and in here I have everything from, well, my glasses holder. I have my iPhone cable. In Hong Kong, you gotta carry your own napkins because some restaurants won't give you napkins. And I have my sanitary wipes, wet wipes, antibacterial wipes, and I have my notepad because you need to always take notes. In fact, as I say that, I should take it out because I took some notes for this video. So I like this front bag. Nothing that's like if someone got into here and stole something, it's not a big deal, right? It has a little carry strap handle here, and I just carry random junk. I actually keep my wallet in the back because it's the closest access to my wallet without it being in my pockets. I don't put, in Hong Kong, you gotta be kind of careful of pickpockets. Actually, in any city, I guess. But everyone's been telling me, especially the uncles and cousins, you gotta watch for not a lot of big crime here, but a lot of like small petty crime, and pickpocketing is supposedly a career for some people. So in Hong Kong, you use these BIGHEADTACO, I guess it's called, the octopus card, and this gives you access to all the public transportation. You can use it at all the convenience stores to pay for things. Some restaurants will even take it. So most Asian wallets have, and this is from Japan, but they have a wallet where it's thin enough so that it'll scan through the wallet. So it's nice to have it easily accessible in the back pocket area here. And let's look in here. First things first, a hat. It's hot in Hong Kong, even in October/November. Average 28 to 30 degrees in the middle of the day. So having a hat, okay, this is not the coolest hat ever. I bought it last year when I was in Hong Kong. Camera girl likes it. My mother-in-law likes it. But it seems like some of my fans don't like it. But, you know, I find it's just practical. I don't like wearing hats because I don't like wrecking my hair, but a foldable hat is nice so you could tuck it into anything. So that's that, my hat. Extra baggies. This will hold either this camera here, the D-Lux Type 109, or it'll hold the Ricoh GR, but it's good to have that. This is the GR hood. Mini tripod. Now the head for this, camera girl's using it as a counterbalance for when she does video, but I like this tripod because when I've been doing some of my selfie videos or doing time lapse, I'm not going to open it all up. It's not the most convenient tripod, but by the time you have this and you pull this up and then you have your head and then you have your camera, you're a solid maybe about 3 feet off the ground with a tripod like this, but it's super light and compact. And again, I reuse the head as a yeah, you gotta. The wind's really strong now. Yeah, it's kind of an inconvenient tripod, but it's compact and light. When you travel, I go for compact and light versus convenient and practical. So this fits easily inside this bag. I actually bought a film camera for a film challenge. I'm not sure if that video will come before or after, but it's good to have a film camera. I was going to bring either my Ricoh GR1 or my Pentax UC1 or the SPO Mini, but I knew I was going to buy a camera in Hong Kong, so I got this one. Not the best, but at least it shoots film. And my handy dandy insert, and in here is where I keep the meat of my cameras. I love the new 35 f2 lens that I have, the pre-production model that Fujifilm gave it to me almost a month ago now, so that I can do a preview of it when it first came out. So I had a fun time. And thinking about what lenses to bring to Hong Kong, I brought the 35 f2 because I had to, and I wanted to, and the 14 f2.8. So out of all the lenses, I think for ultra wide, great for a city like Hong Kong, dense, compact, cool buildings, great architectural pictures, but it's super light. The 16 f1.4 is super fast and it's really sharp, but I like the extreme wide angle, the 21mm equivalent of this versus the 24mm equivalent of the 16, and I like the compact weight. I don't mind that it's f2.8, that's fine. I'll just, if I'm shooting low light or slow shutter speeds, I'll just crank up the ISO. Sailor strap, they have the shorter version now. On a heavier body, the sailor straps are actually nicer than the Artisan and Artisan. This is great for lighter camera bodies. I find that for heavier ones, the Sailor is nicer. And speaking of which, the captain of Sailor Strap gave me quite a few t-shirts to wear. And so this is the La Sardina that I wore back in Vancouver. And so, Captain, I'm wearing it here in Hong Kong. Thank you so much for giving me wardrobe choices while I'm here. So, yeah, this is an awesome shirt. I like it. My favorite of all the shirts that Sailor Strap makes. You can see inside this bag here, it is just one big compartment, which I usually tell people that's what I prefer, so then I can use my own little inserts. Carrying around a battery pack to charge not only your smartphone, but the Ricoh GR takes the micro USB charger connector, and this will charge cameras. So it'll charge a camera like this, it'll charge a camera like the Ricoh GR, and that is a good thing. So if you run out of juice, you can charge up. I have my iPhone. No, so this is my setup for my iPhone. Now, Camera Girl is using my main ball head, but if I'm doing time lapse, early morning vlogging, things of that nature, you get one of these little phone holders with a tripod collar, like this. Okay, this is an actual tripod like that. Lock that in. Here's my iPhone, depending which way you want to go. Bang. And so I can do sort of selfie stuff, I can do time lapse, and I have my Olo clip. So they have two nice front pockets in here. I have my Sharky, and I have my business cards right over here from Moo. And then in here, I keep sort of my smaller camera accessories, and I have my Olo clip active lens system. And I pretty much, the telephoto is not good, it sucks. It's great for medium distance, like 6 feet or closer, close-up crop portraiture, but really what's great about the system is the wide lens, wide for doing video. So I find that the iPhone video is a little bit too close, especially in the selfie mode. But if you're shooting with this, it kind of locks in like that. There you go. So this is my vlogging, and I use the front camera because you can do HD 1080p or 4K from the front video. I say front all the time. The front face, I don't know. I always say it wrong. The back camera, I like shooting this way because first of all, you're not staring at yourself. You end up always looking at the lens. But also this way is 720, it's 5 megapixels, but 720p HD video. It's not the full 1080. So I like shooting this way like this. So this is a great setup. And on this trip, I found that out of all the cameras that I had, in terms of a camera, the Ricoh GR was my favorite, not because it was the best camera, but it's the camera that I'm most used to. And as I mentioned with Camera Girl, same with her. She's the most comfortable with the Ricoh GR. So I tried her to, I know this D-Lux Type 109 shoots 4K video, and a few times I wanted her to use this, but she said, no, I want to use my Ricoh, which it isn't her Ricoh, it is Ricoh's Ricoh. It's just a test camera, but she's just very comfortable shooting with it. So it's great to be used to using the same thing. I like using the iPhone. I know there are other smartphones that have better resolution, like the Samsung Galaxy, the S6. I looked at Eric Kim's pictures that when we were together, fantastic, better image quality than the iPhone. But it's not about what's the better camera. You can take decent pictures with most smartphones with decent cameras, but I'm just used to the ecosystem and the operating system of the Apple. All my apps are on Apple, so when I buy a new iPhone, I just immediately, all the apps download, I know how to use it. So this is what I'm used to. On a trip like this, I wouldn't carry this many cameras, obviously, because I'm just reviewing. But if I had to choose just 2 cameras, it would be a very difficult choice. If it wasn't me and it was for somebody else, I would probably recommend a camera like the D-Lux because it has a decent zoom range, it has lots of manual controls, it's a leaf shutter, so it's very quiet, it shoots amazing video, 4K, 1080p, at 60 frames per second, and it does everything you want it to do, plus your smartphone. A smartphone has just become a major tool for any, especially for photographers. John Lehman, he came on this trip with me. Thank you, John, for coming to Hong Kong with me. But he brought his Leicas and his iPhone, and he used it a lot more than he had thought. And we have both discussed it and said that these new smartphones, the way it helps us to interact via social media, being able to take a quick picture and send it off right away, being able to FaceTime or Skype family and friends, sending off even articles. I did some YouTube description. I filled it all in using just my smartphone and then publishing them. You can upload YouTube videos. So this has become my main tool here. So they've gone beyond being a phone. They are just a social media hub. It's part of my workflow. So that's what's in my bag. I'm gonna slowly put everything back now. Just take this off. See how quickly these things fold up and put away. See how compact that is? I mean, look at that. That's how small it becomes. Now that I'm finishing up and I'm gonna take off to go shopping and eating with Camera Girl, I'm gonna dump almost all these cameras back at my mother-in-law's apartment. And what camera I'm gonna take with me? So you heard my recommendation of what I would recommend based on what cameras I have with me. But for myself personally, it's gonna be my iPhone. I should just show it here. It's gonna be my iPhone, and it's gonna be my Ricoh GR. Those are my 2 main cameras. And I'll be shooting with my, I don't know where it is now, but the Fujifilm flash, the EF X20 flash. So that's what's in my bag in Hong Kong. And my shades are somewhere. Time for shopping and eating. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, there we go. It's on now. Happy shooting. Click. Click.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2.